Big topics, big stories, and big news. The Big Rich Show. It happens here. Tonight's legend in the making was born and raised in Los Angeles, California. He cut his teeth playing in Santa Monica in his early teens. Fast forward some years, and he was opening up for the Motor City Madman himself, Ted Nugent, and his Rockin' America Again tour. From being endorsed by Fender and working with legends like Vernon Reid, tonight's guest is making all the right moves. So join me next as I sit down and enter the brain of Derek Day. Why? Because it happens here. And welcome to the Big Rich Show. Tonight, it is my pleasure to have someone riding with me who used to perform on the streets of Santa Monica, but now he's sitting with Big Rich and kind of a tell-all and have fun. Derek Day. How you doing, my friend?
Woo! Good, Rich.
I'm on a ride. I love it.
I'm good.
Bringing the energy tonight, man.
Always.
Yeah, absolutely. This coronavirus has been keeping everybody on lockdown, and we're not able to get out and perform like you're used to, especially people in the media and entertainment like you and I. And but what have you done to keep yourself busy, other than, I'm sure you've been recording, but anything else you've been having going on here?
Yeah, surprisingly, wait, is my connection good? Can you
Oh, dude, you were absolutely perfect, man. Coming in good.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're doing it. I'm loving the hair, brother. Ow.
Oh, good. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's everywhere. It's surprisingly, I think you'll hear this from a lot of musicians. It's gotten like 4 times as busy. I think it's because as creatives, we need to like really try to busy it up. So, we just kind of like, a lot of recording. I do a bunch of live streams here and there. Mm-hmm. Some's for, and in light of recent events with COVID and all sorts of civil suits happening, a lot of it goes to charity and just being involved, major collaborations with different artists like Debbie Holiday and Harry Waters and Stephen Perkins and all these great, awesome artists, and as well as recording and writing every day. Oh yeah, man. It keeps, it's one thing you got to do, man. You got to stay busy, keep that mind moving, and writing is great. I mean, cause it's just, when you're in that place, man, and I write poetry, not music, but sometimes, man, you just get so in tune and you're such on that frequency that, man, you're writing and you don't know where the words are coming from, man. And the next thing you know, you got this phenomenal song or poem. I don't know if that's ever happened to you. It happens to me a lot. Like sometimes I'll sit down and I can't write. Other times I'll sit down and it's like, where are these words coming from? This is, and you're just like, wow. And we're in that time now, in this age of Aquarius, there's a lot of chaos going on too, mixed with it, which kind of goes against the whole age of Aquarius thing. But there's definitely a change among everything that's going on. We're changing not only as a society, but as a country, and I think as a people. Is it all good? No, but a lot of it is. We've got to kind of reset, I guess, here. And I'm scared they're going to keep us locked down till next year, which is going to suck, Yeah. But with that said, man, I was telling you when we were talking before we went live here, I was listening to one of your songs, Another Day. Fans, if you get a chance, man, and you can go to his website. It's derekdaymusic.com. That will be scrolling at the bottom the whole show, so don't say you can't find it. Go check that out. He has that video playing, and that's going to kind of be your like intro drug to Derek Day. It's a great song. Your energy in that, dude, is just phenomenal in that video, man. And
I know that's not your most recent song. I think your most recent is it "Face Me" that was. Am I right on that or?
No, no, no. That was the most recent. Face Me
Okay.
was released like a year back or something. But
Oh, okay. All right. So I had that in reverse. All right. So it is Another Day. So I was right on that. And
yeah,
the energy you bring in that, it's just like, yeah, man. You feel it, and in what you're saying, you can feel it. And I think that one, if like I told you when we were talking, if people don't like that, they don't like music.
yeah. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's very nice. Thank
Um,
you.
where were you at? Where were you when you wrote that song, Another Day? Where did that come from?
Well, I was right here in this garage. I've lived in this garage for not in this garage, but I lived in where I am now for over 10 years. And I think I was it was like 2 days after New Year's. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a few years back, and I was a little hungover,
That's
but it all just spewed out. Like you said, it was like a vessel kind of thing. It was just like
Mhm.
blah. All the lyrics, all the music, everything just happened, and it was just written, and it was very much. I talk about Hollywood parties and talk about critics and constantly being critiqued. Whether you're famous or you're a normal person or whatever, people tend to just judge you as soon as they see you. So
Yeah.
this is my commentary on it, and not to take it lightly, and just to be who you want to be and be as crazy as you can be, you know.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I dig it, man. I told you I was vibing on it. I probably played it over and over again. I will play it while I'm at work tomorrow when I'm delivering, and
Yeah.
people are gonna be like, "Who is that?" Because I always do, man. Like I'll play music from guests that come on, and I'll go to my different stops. I have a distribution company, and they're always like, "Who do you have this week, Big Rich?" And I'm like, "Oh, Big Rich is serving up a little Derek Day."
Yeah, that's awesome. That's like a direct distribution of. I should be paying you some percentage right now.
Being on here, man, and uplifting, that's what I'm about, brother.
Yeah.
I love seeing successful people do successful things, and it's a passion and a love, and that's what makes it so much better. And you know, I would like to talk about. I know we mentioned the mean streets of Santa Monica. Um,
Yeah.
you're not
The me-
from Santa Monica, but you would drive there, yeah?
yeah, absolutely. Well, until I was able to drive, but my dad was so supportive, and I was 13, and I used to play there every Saturday and Sunday, sometimes Fridays, just for over 10 years, just playing on the Third Street Promenade. That's how I got like my
Right.
chops.
Yeah, man, right on. And everything you're self-taught, yeah?
Pretty much. Oh, sorry. Pretty much. Yeah. I have three older brothers, and two of them played some guitar, and one still does. And they kind of showed me the basics, and everything was just by ear and listening to my favorite bands.
Right on. That's amazing, man. Yeah, I mean, I can feel it. Fans, you know how Big Rich does it, man. He'll go and he'll snoop and he'll look up stuff. And this is going to be no shocker, but I want to kind of show you this is where this guy's mind's at. And I think this was brilliant and it touched me, and I think it'll touch you. This is a tweet that Derek had put out back in May, and I'm going to read it straight up, just how he put it on his Twitter account. It goes, "I'm in no way as resilient or daring as the American soldier, but I often look to them for inspiration when I'm on stage or in the studio to go into battle with bravery and purpose." That's deep, man, and and it touches home for a lot of people. And I think that we're in a time now where people need to stop and reflect on what I just read. Um, and this is coming from an artist. And you know, I'm double your age. Big Rich has been around the block or two, and I don't think I was thinking that deep at your age. So kudos to you. What made you put that out there?
Well, I love this country, and I love everyone, that fights for it. And uh, I live in a place. I'm in LA, so you get a lot of different kinds of opinions here, and most of my closest friends are very like, I don't like this about America, and I don't like that, and I don't like this. There's a lot of negativity going towards it, and nothing's perfect, of course, but I don't know, just that behind that, like, we're so, I guess in my head, it was just grateful appreciation that I could like be free and just go down the street, but go live my life, do whatever I want to make money, and like just kind of follow my dreams, even though I'm not there yet. I just love the pursuit of happiness, and I feel like that wouldn't be at all possible without our troops.
Absolutely.
And like we need, like, they're just holding it down, and like I feel like this country's all about freedom, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just have deep appreciation for the guys on the front lines keeping us safe.
I do too, brother. I come from a line of military, and when I saw that, I was like, yeah, this guy gets it. Yeah, there's nothing better, man. We are the beacon of light. We are the last speck of freedom in the world, man. This country, you think everybody's knocking down the door to come to America, because, man, this is the home of the free and the land of the brave. And if you want it, all you got to do is go get it. Yeah. You know, there's nothing holding anyone back. And there was a guy I was watching today in a video. He's like, you know what the problem with America is everyone's become so complacent and lazy when it's so easy. If you want it, it's right there. Go get it. Nothing is stopping anyone, man. There's no rules saying, hey, I can't make it because I'm poor. No, you can do it, man. You just got to chase your dream, manifest it, make it happen. And I always tell people that. And, you know, never, ever turn your head or back on anyone, because the hand that you shun today could be the one that's feeding you tomorrow. And you're like, whoops. You know, and always lend a hand out. And if it's something, I tell people this all the time, if it's something as simple as holding a door open to let them go before you, even if they don't acknowledge you, do that, because that could be the difference in the trajectory that person's life goes for the day. They could be having the worst day, things in their mind, and you hold that door and they're like, wow, that person actually recognized that I'm a human being and held the door for me. And that could change the way the rest of their day goes. You just don't know. So that's just how I think. But yeah, so go ahead.
No, I love that mentality. Like, if you want it, just go get it. It might be hard. It might be harder for you than it is for other people, but nothing's stopping you than putting in that 150 million% just to go toward it and shoot.
Yeah, no, you have to. Focus. Yeah, you have to, man. That's what I always say, man. Shoot high. Shoot for the next galaxy. Beyond the Milky Way. And guess what? When you do that, you're at least going to fall on a planet, fall on the moon. You're not going to come back down to Earth. And then each time, getting up and go higher, higher, and higher. You know, we can do it. Anything is possible. I was reading that you opened up for Living Color, man. Dude, I love that band. All right, man. Yes. I grew up just rocking their stuff, man. And you got to. What was it like when you opened it up for them?
It was crazy. I mean, it was awesome. It was just so cool. I've never been to those parts of the country before. I went to places like Memphis and just Georgia, different cities, Savannah, Atlanta, and I got to see like these really cool spots, and it was just so cool because they're just. I love them. They're so progressive, metal, funk, reggae, punk. They're just like everything. And the singer Corey Glover can just like do anything with his voice. So I was just like mind blown. And this was for the latest album, Shade. And that album is amazing. It was released in 2017, and it was just like super modern but still Living Color. Yeah. And so it was just like a crazy awesome experience, you know.
Yeah. I often feel they never got the just due that they deserved, man. And I'm glad that you brought up that album, because that album, excuse my language, it is effing amazing, man.
It's so good.
No, it is. It's one of those that you can listen to it from beginning to end and be like, yep, that's good. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those, and I can't believe it didn't get more acclaim. You know, sad, man, but yeah, I don't get it. That's just the music business sometimes and how they work. We deal BRRS-MEDIA. that's our media house that the Big Rich Show is under, and we have we do a lot of funk, reggae, ska, rock kind of music. With we have a deal. We Bomber Music in London, who has like the Stints and Jaya the Cat, and you know, some of these other bands that are just totally amazing. We have the rights. We work with them. We kind of have a partnership. Them, Ring of Fire out of Cologne, Germany. And that kind of stuff, man, kind of reminds me a little bit of Living Color, some of them bands. And, you know, the stuff they do is just so cutting edge. When you go to Europe, it's so different, man, because this is kind of more of like that underground pubby, you know, there can only be 70 people crammed into this bar, but it's like you're in a stadium, you know, with the guys on stage. And, yeah, it's amazing. With that said, have you ever been able to play in Europe at all, or?
Yeah, I totally have. I got to play England, I think last year. I can't remember. I don't know what time it is anymore, but I just lost whatever time was. But yeah, I got to play in England and Sweden and Poland. My dad's from Poland, so I got to go visit and play around there, and Ireland, and got to try. Yeah, it's just fun. Like, it was cool. There, and like you said, pubs, you know, small, but there's so much electric energy over there. And everyone over there just loves music. They're just like, you know, even if it's just acoustic, they're just like undivided attention.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I love it over there too for Europe, man. They have every year, well, not obviously this year because of the COVID, but just the different festivals over in Eastern Europe. You know, they have all these different music festivals. And it's just, it's nothing like it, man. You know, that's what I miss now is this time of year, man. We missed all the good festivals this year and different playings, but you know, hopefully we can get back to that next year. If not, then we're going to have to get used to this everyday norm, you know, the Internet of Things, doing it like we're doing it now. And this could be the state of the future for entertainment. I think gone is cable, gone is direct TV, gone is AM, FM radio. Once Internet of Things hits with 5G, I mean, brother, you're working from the computer. You're watching your movies, streaming. Me and you are having our interview on this. People are watching it. We do some live, some pre-recorded. I mean, this is the way of, you know, this is the way of the future, man. With that said, are you planning accordingly? I mean, do you ever think about that? Like, man, what if we have to start doing a lot more virtual stuff?
I've started on that process a little bit, and I'm actually curious to see what you think of it as well. It's interesting. Like I've started with live streams, but I've been working with different groups on just Zoom performances, and I don't know, like getting in a room with a band, distant but performing and streaming out to a lot of people. And of course, I don't know if you've heard of the like the drive-in concerts.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. You know, there's still some hope for some sort of, you know, thing, but I'm slowly getting into that. Yeah, I don't know.
You know, I know. Are you familiar with the name Scott Page? You know, he's a Think Experience saxophonist, Pink Floyd.
Yeah, I'm in that band.
Yeah, right on. Well, rock out, man. Okay, well, check this out. His progressive thinking, man, can take this to the next level. And I know he's working on some big stuff, but we've also got, all right, do you remember when they brought, they did the whole Blue Beam of Tupac at, when he came out on stage, and how realistic that looked right there, hologram, and that was at Coachella. And if they're able to do that, then imagine what they can do now. I was talking to a guy that said they're working on apps and these devices that are about the size of this, right? And then they would take it and they'll set it down, and it would open up, and it would flutter open, and it would shoot the beams to you. And then the concert would be like, let's say we go in my living room now, and I've got a wraparound couch, and in the middle there's a table. We set that down on the table. You guys come up in blue beam holograms, right? And you're live. and I can interact with you. There's a device that will connect to that where I can text to it like, hey, what's going on, Derek? You're like, what's up, Rich? Coming from Oklahoma. This is for you, brother. What do you want to hear tonight? And I'll be like, oh, dude, I'll text back, come up on your thing, on whatever your glasses you're wearing. You're like, everyone that's around the world listening right now, this is going out to Rich Wheeler in Oklahoma City. He wants to hear Face Me. Rich, this is for you. And you guys, do you see what I'm saying? And it's right there in my living room. Yeah. And it's live interactive, but it's you guys, but you're in LA, but it's coming through in the hologram.
Wow.
That's far off from that, brother. We're going to see it. And
oh, that's like Star Wars
right,
stuff
it's like,
right there.
What I was going to say, if you can imagine that chess game where the things come on the table and then the other one grabs the one and crushes it, that's it.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So we might not see it in the next 10 years, but I guarantee you 20 years from now, that's going to be a household norm. You heard it right here on the Big Rich Show, guys. That will be a household norm. And people will pay for that. That'll be the pay-per-view. You going to the concert tonight? Yeah, Rich is going to be having it. He's getting it. We're all chipping in. It's 500 credits. Oh, yeah, we all chipped in 20. You see what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's how it's going to be. And then you guys are like, Derek Day, one night only, 500 credits. Be there with your Samsung Blue Beam, Coachella fella. And
this is great. I hope you're writing this down. Those are great names.
Right, I know. Thank you very much.
How do you feel about that? Do you feel like that's kind of that's a cool thing? Yeah, it's a good thing.
I think it's a good thing. Here's why, man, is we're gonna, if things continue the path they're continuing on now, a lot of people already are afraid to come out of the house right now. Like the last interview I had, he goes, let me ask you a question, Rich. Would you go to the movie theater right now with the way things are if it was packed? I'm like, no, I probably wouldn't. He goes, neither would I. And then he asked Sherry, would you go? And she's like, I want the interaction, but no, probably not. And then, so people are more apt to say, I'm going to stay home. Sporting events, they're never going to get back to the way they are, especially, when they're trying out now, the NBAs and this bubble city in Walt Disney World, the ratings are down by 50%.
Wow.
So is this temporary, or could this be a long, for the long haul? Either way, we've got to prepare ourselves, because the Internet of Things is a bigger, broader internet with 5G. And Elon Musk, brother, he is trying to design the neuroweb, which is a lace that can lay over your brain. That like they would go in and they would scalp you a little. They would lay this on your brain, come out, and it would say there would be a plug-in in the back. And this is no shit. And you can basically plug into the Internet of Things.
What?
Yeah, this is probably 30 years down the road too. But this is the type of technology that we're looking towards. It's the technocrats. That's what they want, merging AI with human. We're closer than a lot of people realize.
Right.
And usually I'll put it like this, whatever the military has now that we see that they probably got something that is 50 years more advanced than that we don't see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell, the military was using 5G, 10 years, 20 years ago.
Wow.
They use a lot of things we don't use, the Kevlars and the metals, and it didn't come to public till later. But
wow.
Such is life. Let's get back to you, brother. I know we're talking. I'm having fun, man. He's like expanding the minds of the youth.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you played with Living Color. That was probably the last Was that one of the last things you did recently, or?
Kinda. I think I did like a one-off with like Lynch Mob, and I played with Steel Panther a little after that, and but ever since then it was just local gigs in Los Angeles.
Right,
And
and then you played at NAMM, right?
yeah, I play NAMM almost every year for like the past 5 years.
Okay,
And
right on.
yeah,
Sweet.
right before the Living Color tour, literally like 3 weeks before that tour was, I just finished getting off the Ted Nugent tour.
I love
So it was just such a, I love Ted. Yeah, such a juxtaposition. Like I did one. It was very, very weird for me to do.
What was it like interacting with Ted Nugent, man? Michigan Madman.
Yeah, Motor City Madman.
Yeah.
Uncle Ted. He's so cool. He's a, like, super nice guy, and such obviously so much charisma and such great presence and so much energy. Like, he's just like really powerful. I shook his hand. He almost broke my hand.
Oh wow. He's a hunter gatherer, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so yeah, I can see he's a good old boy, man, and he knows his shit. No wonder, man. You've been around some solid people, man. So I can see where that's kind of helped to shape the person that you are as well. And, I wanted to ask you this too. You were saying that your father was from Poland. Did he get to go to Europe with you when you went?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He took me. He introduced me there.
Rock on, brother. That is amazing, man. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
And my mom's from Honduras, so it's kind of like a weird, weird mix.
Well, that's a cool little mix. I got some family from Costa Rica.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I know I'm pretty familiar with Central America and down into South America. And I got a funny story, man. I'll tell it one day, but it involves Nicaragua and Costa Rica, and my biological father driving from D.C. to Costa Rica back in the late 70s during the big rebellion in Nicaragua, and they actually got kidnapped. More to come on that in the future. With that said, guys, we're coming up on Which Band. It's time for Which Band with Derek Day. I'm going to ask you 3 questions, and I'm going to give you some band names, and you're going to tell me which band most reminds you of this question. And here we go with the first one. Are you ready, Derek?
Yes.
All right, here we go. An intimate night with Derek Day would be like which band? Marvin Gaye, Rod Stewart, Foreigner, or Soundgarden?
Would this be like which? That's an interesting question. So the answer would be, I don't know how to. I guess. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I would say,
I'll make it easier for you. It could be a song from that band. You see what I'm saying? Like, what would an intimate night with you be? Was it Hot Blooded? Check it. Is it Foreigner? Or could it be Marvin Gaye? Let's get it on. I'm not a singer, but so it could be a song from one of these bands or singers. It doesn't have to actually just be the singer. But when I ask that question, which of those 4 immediately pops out as like, oh yeah, it'd be like that?
I would say Marvin Gaye.
All right. I like that. All right. When you're in a room and your name is mentioned, which band best describes you in your head when you hear your name mentioned? Billy Joel, Billy Idol, Bob Seger, or ZZ Top?
Ooh. Billy Idol.
I like it. Every day.
Yeah.
All right. A night out on the town with Derek Day would be like which band? Motley Crue, Van Halen, Earth, Wind, and Fire, or The Temptations?
Oh, whoa. A night out on the town, huh? Depends on the mood I'm in. Oh man, that's a good. Can I say Van Temptation?
I like that. All right. Right here and only on the Big Rich Show, we just got a collab. The Vantations.
And the Van Temptations, yeah, exactly.
I like that. Van Halen and the Temptations. We're going to mosh that together and see what comes out. That'd be a wild, man. That'd be a wild mix.
That'd be crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know where to begin with that.
Yeah, that would definitely be wild. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm making all kinds of noise over here. Is there anything that we did not delve into that you'd like to share with the people? Is anything that you're involved with right now? Any type of community things, music, collabs? Now would be the time. And the floor is yours. So go ahead. I know I talk a lot, but
No, this has been so fun. I as far as there's so many things in the works, and it's just it's not necessarily secret, but it's just like you'll see a lot coming out in the future. But I'll be releasing something in September 16th. I'll be dropping a new single. So just keep an eye out on my website and you'll see what it is.
And you guys know what that website is. I've been scrolling it the whole time. And if I have to say it again, I will. It's DerekDayMusic.com. And you can check out all kind of stuff on there. You can see that he's got some guitar cases. Thank you for one of his sponsors. And and all kinds of other stuff. So, yeah.
Thank you to Fender. Thank you to Lewitt Microphones, Nexi Industries.
Why don't you play us a little tune, man? You got that thing sitting there, dude. Strum on it for us.
I can play a little one, too.
Yeah, man. Let's get something going real quick. Right
I won't be playing live. Let's see how it sounds.
Oh, yeah. It sounds good. I mean,
good enough. Also, the fun fact about what will be released in September 16th is a song I've written with the guitar player and member of Living Colour, Vernon Reed. So that's a fun little collab there.
Sweet, dude.
Yeah, so it'll be a fun little thing.
Right on.
I don't know what I would let's see. This is the Acoustasonic, so I could be heavy or I could be like acoustic.
That's sweet,
man.
Play us a little something. It don't even have to be yours, man. If you want to play us a little something bluesy. I love some bluesy stuff. I'm in the mood tonight. I don't know.
In the mood for some blues.
I spent a lot of time in Memphis, man, and I actually had a newspaper. I interviewed old boy before he passed away, B.B. King.
No, oh my God, it's awesome.
And then there was a younger kid that was playing with B.B. at the time, and he wasn't even 12 at the time, I don't think. He had blonde hair. I know he's still in the business, but I interviewed both of them the same day down there on Bill Street. And man, I loved Memphis, man, just for the blues and the barbecue, and it was wild, man. But give us something good, man. Whatever you want, man. You can do whatever you want. This is your stage, brother.
All right. Maybe I'll do a little cover. You know what? The thumb pick is not the one. You got to use a regular guitar pick. All right. I use a train to come in. It's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Talking tracking on, and I hear that whistle blowing. Now all the serotonin. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't ever play with God. Not a shot around in Reno, just to watch him die. And when I hear that whistle blowing, I hate it and cry. Oh, boo.
Ooh,
Drinking, dining cars, drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. I knew I had coffee. I knew I can't breathe free. Right where those people keep moving, that's what tortures me. Those people keep moving on, and that's what tortures me.
God damn! Woo! Boy, devil went down Georgia. Boy, I was telling you that, that's what I felt like when you were doing it. I was like, that boy, all right, did you just go down there and beat the devil and you're on your way home? You stopped in Memphis and you played that for Big Rich and the fans. Holy shit, man. That was on fire, brother. You are amazing.
Down to Folsom.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm just saying. That's why I feel like you just got done battling the devil and then you came, yeah, holy shit.
Cool.
Yeah, that was so good, man. You put your spin on it too. I love it, man.
Cool.
Yeah, that gets your blood going.
Yeah, I'm up. Now I'm up for the rest of the night.
I hear it, man. Oh, that was amazing. I love you, dude. That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, holy shite. Where do you go from that, fans? Holy moly. This is probably I'm going to say this just probably knocked the what I used to call the best interview ever. You're now sitting on the perch, sir. I've done about 71 of these things, man. That was amazing. Great performance, brother. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you, Big R. This has been so fun. This is a blast. I love doing it.
Well, man, and we're gonna love
you back too.
Oh yeah, dude, we're gonna have you back in the future, man. Season 3 kicks off. We're gonna be wrapping up season 2 here, and with that said, I hear a rumbling. It's lightning. It's thunder. No, it's time for the Gauntlet of 5.
The Gauntlet of 5.
I love that, man. What is that stuff? There was some stuff that I was drinking the other day. I got somebody had sent it to me, and it's kind of like it's from I don't know. It's got like fruit pieces in it, but is that the kind of?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, this is kind of, but that sounds like kombucha or something. I don't know what that is.
No, it's not kombucha because this is sweeter. But it's all kind of weird Asian fruits. And weird combinations like watermelon, papaya, but then it'll have pieces of papaya in it, and it's like an energy drink, but it's from over there. It was really wild. It was really good. I'll find out that name and I'll pass it along.
Yes, send it over. Yeah,
that stuff's really good. Maybe I could have sponsorship with it. Maybe that's why they sent it to. Wait a minute, money? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
What is that all about? Sponsorship. Gauntlet of 5. Derek Day, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. First question. Bigfoot, does he exist? Yes or no?
Wow. Yes.
All right. Aliens, have they visited us?
Yes.
All right. The moon landing, did it happen or was it a hoax?
Oh, I don't want to lose my fans here. I'm going to say it was a hoax.
All right. Boom. That's all. Hey, boom. Dropping a hammer.
Boom. Dropping the hammer. Thor.
Interdimensional travel, is it possible?
Not yet.
All right. Not yet. And this one we'll kind of just do for fun. And we'll do this one in the honor of the great mind that is Neil deGrasse Tyson. Because he once said that the earth was shaped like a pear. Some people think that it's round, while others actually believe it's flat. What do you believe?
Did you say Neil deGrasse said that? It was a pear shape?
Excuse me. Yeah, on one of his interviews, he said he goes, I wouldn't call it quite oblique or round, but more pear-shaped from the way it spins.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah.
That is such a good question, and that's beyond me, man. I don't think it's flat. I don't necessarily think it's round. Maybe I'm on Neil's side. Maybe it's something like, oh, I love that. I love these last five right here. This is where I'm at. Man, that's cool.
I say calzone.
Calzone. Are you a little? Do you have some Italian in you?
Man, you want to know what's honest? Growing up, everybody was like, Big Rich, you're Italian, right? I don't have one drop of Italian in me, man. I'm
really
German,
wow.
yeah. German with, I think they said 15% English and then a little Swiss. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, wow. So mainly my grandfather and my grandfather's father's father came over here, and they were miners in the mines, coal miners. They had left Germany. So our family can be traced back. I'm only, so would that be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm 5th generation here in the U.S. on his side, and they're full German. My mother's last name was Gross. And then on my dad's side, my biological father was German and English. So I'd probably say 75% more German, which is wild because, I mean, I guess just depends, man. Because everybody did think I was Italian. It's just weird. So like, I would have thought you were Italian as well when I saw you. It was like, hey, it's got some Italian in you. But then you're like, nah, man, Polish and Honduras. But you know, those Eastern European countries are a lot more ethnic, anyways, and looks. You know, that Italian vibe, or maybe that Persian. You know, the lighter skinned Persians and things of that sort. But yeah, no. But yeah, everyone I used to, yeah, I'm Italian. What about it, huh? I was young. I were like, yeah, they call me Rocky over here. What's up over there? You know what I'm saying? It was bullshit.
What's up over there? I love that.
Anyways, but yeah, man. So that was Derek Day running the Gauntlet of Five, man. He said, yes, Bigfoot does exist. I believe that he could. Aliens have visited us. I believe that as well. Did we land on the moon? He said, no, it was a hoax. I agree once again. And the interdimensional travel, yes, I believe that we're working on it and we are close. And as far as Neil deGrasse, I love the dude. And I don't know what the Earth is. We've been selling globes for years to schools. So, I mean, I don't know.
That's a tough one. I can't answer that. I wouldn't know. I do agree that maybe it is something else, though. It could be.
You know, it could be. But then I look at it, like, if you look at the ancient scripts and stuff, like the Sumerians, on their walls, and these are like 10, 15,000 years old, they've got pictures of the solar system, and they're round. So it makes you go, I guess they got to be round.
Yeah, maybe.
So I don't know, but then it could be flat, because then it just depends on what you believe, man. Because some scriptures, people go by the scriptures, and some of the scriptures say the four corners of the earth, you know, water, you know, this and that. So it just all depends on, I guess, on how the person would apply it. So, but yeah, cool. Anything else you want to elaborate on those, or are you good?
I think, well, I would just say, like, those are intense questions, and I feel like everyone should be able, they should be able to answer it however way they feel they're in their heart. I feel like so many people would just get, like, they would just be like, how dare you even ask that question to me? And those are the people I don't trust and I don't want to be near, like, at all. Like, I like it when people challenge you a little bit, and that's dope. Like, I like that.
Yeah, everyone that comes on the show, they run it. I get them at the end with that. And you know what? Everyone loves it. I've only had maybe 2 people kind of go, why are you asking me this stuff? You know, and I'm like, well, dude, why not? We're having fun, man. You know, it's not like the FBI is going to knock on our door tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, God, I got to go. Sorry.
Yeah, they're here now. And I'll see you next week, folks.
Yeah.
All right, man. Derek, I've had a blast with you tonight, dude. You are super talented. Fans, now, if you loved what he just played for us, and you don't get out there and go support this man, and then go check his video out, his website, DerekDayMusic.com. And I don't know what he's drinking, if that's one of his sponsors, but if so, you can show it up. He's like,
No, this is just some fruit drink.
he's like, this is, oh, what's your They're like, he did not say it right. We're not going to give you 5 yen for that now.
Yeah, I'm drinking a can of Fender guitars right now. That's what I'm drinking.
There you go, Fender, the only guitar Derek Day strong.
Yeah.
All right, man. We're going to definitely have you back. Maybe I'll get you to come on live on my radio show with me, dude. I do a live radio show every Sunday night. I have a co-host, and
yeah, Little Lisa.
Yeah, yes, it was Little Lisa, but Little Lisa left me, man.
Oh, man.
Become a TikTok prodigy. So I have run a contest, and I just landed my new co-host, and her name is Kim Aston. She actually, yeah, you probably know her, man. You might know her. She plays with Nose Mansfield and Revolution. She does some other stuff too, but she's going to be the new co-host of it's going to be called the Big Rich and Kim Aston Experience. And it's live on Sundays, and we'll get you on there, dude. You come on, man. She could play some tunes. You can play some tunes. We can talk aliens. We can talk guitars, man. We can talk cow farts and AOC saying that's going to kill us all. I mean, whatever you want, man.
You listed all 3 things I want to talk about: guitars, aliens, cow farts. That's it. That's nothing else.
That's a show, and you will catch that here on the live radio in a few weeks. Fans, you know how Big Rich does it, man. We had Derek Day with us tonight. An amazing ride. Yes. Get out there, support this man, check his music out, hit his website. And once again, I'm going to say it one more time. It's DerekDayMusic.com. And you know how I do it. God bless, stay safe, and have a wonderful night.